Hello everybody and welcome to the table of unclean and unlevel tablecloths, where the tablecloths are unclean and unlevel, and Pidge is forever judging us from his high perch, where you cannot see his eyes, but I can tell you he's looking at what I've got on my head, because I have on my head the item that we are looking at today. And of course, you already know what this item is because you've read the video description. I've just noticed how much mould is growing on that wall. Oh dear. Anyway, yes, today we are looking at a Lite Brite set. Now, Lite Brite was a series of toys which were creative, I suppose, and kind of really boring. But hey-ho, we have today the Palitoy Lite Brite. Put in picture outline, insert colour glow pegs, watch them light up. Make beautiful colour pictures with light, like this man, or this boy, or this woman who wishes she had a job but she couldn't because it was the 60s or the 70s. Yes. Lite Brite by Palitoy. I'm probably saying that wrong. Beautiful colour pictures. Contains hundreds of glow pegs in 8 different colours, 8 picture sheets and 8 blank picture sheets. For boys and girls of all ages. Battery operated. Battery not included. Marvin Glass and Associates. Now, I believe Marvin Glass were the guys who actually designed Lite Brite itself, and Palitoy ended up licensing it. I believe these are the guys that actually came up with the original concept. Made by BXL Toy Division, Owen Street, Colville, Leicester. Under license from Hansfield Bros. Inc. Pawtucket, RI, USA. Patent pending. Yes. How is it fun for children of all ages? Make a weird train or the alphabet to remind yourself that you're a moron. Then you're probably from Colville. And this is the same. There's nothing on the bottom as well. Oh, wait, no, I lie. There is a drawing on the bottom. Make D. Well, if this is from Colville, which is very, very likely, I can assure you that that is the closest thing to D that most people can write. We are in Colville. But what happens if we take the top off? Well, we're presented with a box. But before we explore the rest of the box, I'm just going to quickly draw your attention to this, because I love this. A. Hodges was here, 25th of the 12th, 70. Drunk and disorderly. That must have been a very interesting Christmas. Yes, I absolutely love it when people write on the inside of boxes. So, it's P or A. Mr. P. Hodges, if you were here on Christmas Day in 1970 and drunk and disorderly, let me know, because I've got the Lite Brite. I've got the Lite Brite set that you probably brought for your kid. But as I said, I love little features like that. They really cheer me up because it just goes to show that something, existed at the time. Inside the box, we've got an utterly bodily tub, which, if I recall correctly, has all the Lite Brite pegs in it. We've got the actual Lite Brite itself, including its battery, which is one of those big naff things. So that's the actual device itself, which we'll put here. We've got the front cover bit, which we'll put there for pegs. We've got a load of different sheets that have all been filled out. They've all been done. We'll do one of these at least. We'll put those over there. We've got some paperwork. We've got a black back sheet. Can't exactly remember how it goes. Oh, and we've got one of the things in place already. The rooster. Yes. Put that there. And then we've just got some random bits and pieces, which I don't actually think are... this isn't even something to do with Lite Brite. This is a Build-O-Fun Tupperware toy. Never heard of them. Oh, we've got a Lite Brite peg. Actually, yes, let's have a look at the pegs. Pegs are literally just these little bits of plastic with a in the middle that you put in and they light up. Woo. We've got a thing, and we've got a thing, and we've got a thing. So that's what's in the box. Those bits aren't particularly important. Let's put these bits to one side and actually look at the device itself. It is the simplest construction. It is a light bulb, and these light bulbs are actually really hard to get. I haven't been able to find another one, which is annoying, because I know they make them. It's literally just a simple set of buttons. This is the on-off switch, which is at the back here. You literally flick this, and it pushes that tiny bit of metal forward to make a connection between the two pieces of, I'm going to say the brass, they're not. And all you do is you pull the bottom off. This side is literally just storage for the battery. That's got 3 lumps of metal, so it doesn't matter which side you put it in. So we take the battery, which is one of those big naff-off bolted ones. And we'll put this back on like that. Close this. And if we then, it was working, if I flick this up, the light comes on, and that's how the Lite Brite itself works. Very, very simple. So what I'm going to do now, and I'm going to take that out because it's heavy and awkward, and I don't feel like leaving it in there for the rest of the review. And we'll have a look at these bits. Now, there are instructions on how to use this. I believe you put this bit in the back as the pegs, and then you put your picture in, and then the black bit, and then the piece of paper that you're papering through, I think is the key word. Think being the key word. Yes, but nice and simple, really. Nothing much to worry about. Then you just leave them in there. Yes, now let's have a look at the paperwork that we have included. Let's look at this first. Lite Brite by Palitoy. You can make beautiful colour pictures with light. Use the enclosed pre-coded pictures first, then use the blank sheets to create your own design in pictures. The plastic colour glow pegs are made from a special material that gives off a beautiful reflected light. Your set includes hundreds of glow pegs in 8 different colours. Instructions. Let's put a battery in. Bottom peg screen is white. The bottom one is white. Got that right. So you put that in there. Open your Lite Brite envelope. You find 8 pre-colour sheets. Put one in the tabs. Put it in place. The colour code doesn't matter because they've all been used. Put the print through and colour. Yay! So that's pretty simple. For the best results, make your pictures in a darkened room. Well, don't worry, because I have the ability to turn the lights off. Yay! I prepared for this one. Use blank sheets to lighten up your own name or to make your own pictures and designs. Make sure your battery is switched off when you finish playing with Lite Brite. Your battery will last approximately 8 hours under normal use. 8 hours. Hey. What's this? A Lite Brite order form. Additional Lite Brite picture sheets, 8 printed sheets, and 8 blank sheets in each series. Series. Lite Brite pegs. They cost 2 pence and 6. Each packet ordered. Put your name, address, and age, and send it to Lite Brite, Palitoy, BXL, Toy Division, Owen Street, Colville, Leicester. You know, I don't think I have to post it personally. Well, that was an exciting walk. Yeah, that's it. That's where this wonderful device was made. Oh, Palitoys. It's a conferencing centre now. You can even see the green disc there. Don't know if we can actually read what's on that green disc without trespassing. And I don't fancy getting a trespassing thing today. Oh dear. What do you know? I didn't have to post it. Isn't that convenient? It's great when you live in the town where these things were made. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. We got a manual here. Oh, it's folded inside out. These are the series for the pictures that you can make. So we have the series 1 for certain because we have chicken and tree. So yeah, Lite Brite. Only 5 whatever for series. These are basically what they make and what they are. We don't have all of these, obviously. You could only really use them once, and then you wouldn't really know what's going on, would you? You could have a vintage car. I mean, anything. I mean, vintage car means something different now. Anything from this era that this toy was made would be counted as vintage at this point. Bird of Paradise. I wish we had a Bird of Paradise. It kind of looks like a vulture. The farmyard seed. How about a girl in rain? I thought it was a girl in a barn. But no, she's in rain. We could have the witch in a city. How about a candle? Yes, you could use the Lite Brite as a candle. You could have Jack be nimble. And with that, I'm having Jack to go over there. And let's have a look at what we got now. Oh, we've got quite a... I think there's more than 8. I mean, if we just look at the back there, you can see that's a clown. And it's terrifying. I'm going to eat your soul. Yeah, we've got the clown. Got the alphabet. Oh. We've got a horse, I think it is, by Edward Matthew Manning. Edward Matthew Manning, if you're watching, I've got your Lite Brite set. What are you going to do about it? Oh, dear. You want to know something weird? I was going through my videos. Oh, that's the rooster, the chicken. We're going to do one of these. I don't know which. I was going through my old videotapes that I collect from camcorders, and one actually had a name in them. This is a house. Huh. One actually had a name in it, and I found the person on Facebook and now have to digitize. Oh, ducks! Quack, quack. Let's make ducks. Yes, that's going to be one we're going to use. Actually, if we look at it, you can still see O for orange, blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. You can still actually roughly see what colour you're supposed to put in. So we're going to take advantage of that when it comes to making these. But yeah, I found this person on Facebook, and I've actually got her childhood tapes, and it's really weird. Series 1 numbers. So... oh, we already had numbers. I'm going to do that. Oh, this is Lighthouse. Series 1 Lighthouse. Are they all Series 1 then? Do we have anything that isn't Series 1? We've got more than 8. There's got to be some other series in there. See, this one hasn't got a series number on it. I don't know what that is. It's a thing. Oh, look, it's Happy People Holding Hands. The ones that we might be doing are going over there. I haven't made my mind up yet because I haven't actually looked at all of these. This actually appears to be... this is one that somebody else has made. Like, this is a blank sheet, isn't it? This is one of the blank sheets they were advertising. And somebody has created this, which makes it all the more interesting. So I'm going to put that one over there, unless it's in the advert. That's the train, obviously. This is the candle, I can tell already. Yeah, this is really weird. What on earth? Tropical fish. Okay, we don't like tropical fish. They're pooey. We're going to recreate that one. And finally, I have no idea what that is. Well, they're the ones that we have. Great, isn't it? So some of these are official and some of them are just black sheets that people appear to have drawn through. Oh, I hadn't actually... so I thought I'd forgotten I hadn't actually sorted all the pegs out, so now they're all on the table. Oh, no. Now, we've obviously got quite a lot of pegs, and getting replacement pegs would involve going on eBay. I don't really need replacement pegs. I think I've got enough to do what I want to do. So, at this point, we're going to pick a picture, so that I've separated most of them into respective colours. Here's actually an original one. Lite Brite by Palitoy. The actual bags that they came in. Some of these are original, that one is, and some of them are just loose bags. Whoops. You didn't hear that. That was the dude. Let's pick something that we know. Well, I should do an official one. Let's do an official one to start with. Series 1 ducks. We're going to start with Series 1 ducks. So what we do then is we get the blacking plate. And we'd find the knob end, which is there. And we slip this into position, lifting it up slightly. Slipping this into position like so. And just like that. So now that's in place. And we make sure the holes are roughly aligned, which they are now. And then we put that in place. That's not lined up correctly. Oh, goodness, toys from the 70s and 80s. Why are you so difficult? I mean, you know, I know the population of Colville isn't that blooming clever, but surely we could have figured out how to... there we go, that's it. Could have figured this out, right? And so that's in place. Now, you can't see it. I can barely see it. So, let's get started. we go. 10 minutes worth of building has produced the subscribe duck, along with his ghostly child, who you can see but can't quite see. It was surprisingly difficult to see the colours of what was meant to go in, and hence they had P, which is purple and pink, so it's a very colourful duck regardless, but it's quacking at you to subscribe. And as we all know, the Untitled Goose Game is very popular, which means if there's a subscribe duck, you should definitely do what he says and subscribe to the channel for more weird and wonderful things, like Lite Brite toys from 50 years ago. God, it is 50 years ago as well, isn't it? Blooming X teeth. It was all right to put together. It wasn't that difficult, you just putting pegs in is... What do you want me to say? I did have a go at putting it in just, randomly sticking things in a bit that hadn't been punctured, like down here. And it does require a fair bit more effort to actually get it in, obviously, because you've got to go through the paper. As I said, when you put something in like that, it's pretty simple. But no, I can see where the interactivity and the interest comes from a toy like this. It is quite creative, but the problem is, once you've done the paper once, you've done it. I said I had some trouble figuring out what colour had to go in where. I'm not even sure this is meant to be blue, but it is blue. Yes, look at me, I'm a duck. But yeah, that was one. Obviously, we have quite a few sheets that have come in, so I reckon we should probably do another one. And the question is, how easy is it to drop everything on the floor? Well, that's quite interesting. Right, subscribe, duck. We love you, but... yeah, that was surprisingly easy. And there are all the pegs with you, so not even a huge amount of pegs. Created quite an interesting picture. I think we will have to pick another picture, though. We've done the ducks, the Series 1 ducks. I reckon we should go for one of the ones that we don't have a clue what it is. Like this. Because I have no idea what this is meant to be. I can see an E and maybe an O. Was this the one that... There's one where it says, by what's his name? On the bottom. Perhaps we should do that one by the young kid. Oh, I must have put it in the other pile. Well, I think that was a weirdly drawn horse, so let's not do that. Okay, well, we've done ducks, so let's have a go at this to try and figure out what on earth this contraption thing is. Notch in the top corner, so you get the notch in line there. You may have seen me fiddling around with it a little bit when it was in place. I was trying to figure out how it effectively goes. There we go, I think that's right. Oh, there's Discord. Whoops, forgot to turn the volume off on my PC when I was doing this again. I'm really bad for doing that. Now, there's a notch. Okay, I heard you first time. There's a notch. It goes in there like that. I said there's a notch, a black notch here, and I can't help but think it's got to go in that corner, but I can't figure out how to put it in that corner, which is very annoying. But hey, we'll get working on this one. Blurry. Not blurry. Yay. I have no idea what this says. Like, I really, really don't. I think it's somebody's name. I think it's Sadie with an S, an A, a D, an I, and an E. I believe this says Sadie and is quite clearly somebody's fever pitch dream. of words than actually anything cohesive to a human example, if you will. I mean, there we go. We can make the A more visible at least. But yeah. Yeah. Bored of this now. It's an interesting toy. You know, it carried on for an awful long time. I assume they probably still make them in some form or the other. But it's not ideal because of the way the black paper works. Once you puncture through it, that's it. It's there forever, and it will show up always, regardless of what you do. So you can only really make an image once, which is a bit of a shame, really, because it doesn't exactly extend to longevity of the toy. On the other hand, it is quite a lot of fun in its own weird way. I know I looked very, if you will, when I was building them, but what do you expect? They do make pretty pictures. But yeah, that's about it, really. There's not much else to say. That's the Palitoy Lite Brite. An incredibly simple design, literally incredibly simple design of toy that works very well for what it is. You know, it's 1970s, 60s tech. It is what it is. It's the Palitoy Lite Brite, and I'm pleased to cover something that's come from the very famous factory that's in the town where I live. I'm kind of hoping to get my hands on some more Palitoy stuff, but it doesn't exactly fit into my field of interest or expertise, which is, of course, toy cars. Neither does this in general. But yes, the Lite Brite set. Only this set would come with such a creepy clown, which I'm not going to put back on despite my best efforts. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Did you have one of these as a kid? Probably not, but if you did, tell me about it. I'd like to know. And I will see you next week, where we will be looking at something different. Hang on a minute, next week? Next week is March. And in March, we are going to be looking at micro machines from Micro Machine March. Oh my good giddy aunt. I'll see you there.